Alright, earlier in the year we looked at straight lines, and now we need to look at parabolas, hyperbolas and exponentials, and we need to look at them in terms of an application. So we'll look at the first one, which is a quadratic, and it's a parabola. So it's anything with an x squared. Now, you might remember from year 10 that a positive x squared has the point 0, 0, we call that the vertex, and it is happy, or it is up. With a negative, everything goes into the negative, so that's sad or down. So you need to be able to draw both of those. We don't actually plot points, we just draw a rough parabola. The x squared plus 3 means that it moves up to 3. So it's like the y equals mx plus b, where this tells me the y-intercept. It's the same thing here. So it goes up to 3, and because it's a positive x squared, it's happy. There's the graph. This one here, it's at -2. So it comes down to -2, and there's the graph. It's still happy. If it was -2 minus x squared, then it would be at -2 and down. So each thing tells us a separate thing. So the plus c at the end moves the graph up and down the y-axis. Alright, this number in front of the x squared tells me whether the graph is fat or thin. The bigger the number, the thinner the graph. So that's 2. I'll draw a normal x squared, so my normal x squared will be like that. It doesn't matter how wide or thin you do them, it's just in comparison. And this, I'll do my normal one, so my normal one would be like that, and half would be really wide. So it says the graph of ax squared plus c makes the graph change width. A number larger than 1 will be thin, and a fraction will be wide. Let's call it fat. Okay, the vertex is the turning point, and if I go back up here, this is the minimum, and this is the maximum, because it's the highest it goes and it's the lowest it goes. So we need to know those two terms as well. So graph by drawing up a table of values. What is the vertex? So a table of values, if I insert a table, where did it go? Anyway, I'll just draw it. I don't really like a table of values because I think I know enough here without the table of values. I could have put -2, -1, 0, 1, 2 and seen what happened, but doesn't this tell me it cuts at 4 and that it's sad? The -3x, it's actually quite thin. I should have drawn it a bit thinner. I'll draw it again in red because it's 3. Okay, that's what it looks like. What's the vertex? It's 0 with the x and 4 with the y. So I'm not really plotting points there. Graph this one and find the vertex. It tells me it goes down to -1 and that it's positive and wide. So what's my vertex? 0, -1.